Leanne pre-level up was someone who doubted that she'd ever be able to walk her dogs again. Uh, was always reluctant to push to that next level in terms of um, taking risks around eating healthy and, relying on my food, like my unhealthy food in terms of snacks and things like that, when I was feeling bad about things that had gone on with work and stress and things like that. Now, the new Leanne will, when she's feeling a bit agitated with things that are happening at work, she'll actually go for a walk or go and do a bit of exercise somewhere. I'm more determined to reach the goals around my being healthy, and just my outlook on life is more positive. I just feel like I've got more energy. And I don't know. People are telling me I glow, so I think that's nice. As a percentage, the weight I lost was 8.76% of my body weight. The program probably assisted me by uh, cutting out snacks and the things I didn't actually need to eat. My initial uh, goals weren't around weight loss, but once I started losing weight, I became a little bit competitive with other people. So it became something that I did try and work on, but it wasn't a main goal for me. So initially, my thought around taking part in the Level Up program was to challenge myself and make uh, new goals for myself in terms of my health. As in the past, I'd had negative experiences at that time of the year, and I just wanted to make new health goals for myself. Initially, I felt very overwhelmed by the expectations, if by everyone, not necessarily in the program, but hearing other people and where they wanted to go. And I started to doubt myself whether I could have committed to the amount of time and the amount of change that I thought was going to be expected of me. But after, a week, I discovered that it wasn't that much of a change. It was just readjusting what I was already doing. So the biggest surprise for me during the program was how much I had missed exercise. I was doing a minimal amount of exercise, but when I actually got out and started walking, and just the feeling of achieving those walks each afternoon and getting into that routine, I really really enjoyed that, and it just wanted me. I just wanted to do more. I I think for me the most valuable part of the program was the fact of setting goals. Um, I'm a person who really likes goals. I like checklists. I like all those things, and I'm really good at meeting what's expected of me. Um, and even though I didn't have other people in terms of I was doing it online by myself, it allowed me the opportunity, those weekly, what are they called, surveys. They Having to be accountable to those weekly surveys was something that I really valued. I really liked I can't even think what it's called now, the diary of
Win the day.
your thought of the day and where you could improve that, being able to self-reflect. I really enjoyed that. I've always done it in my head, but to actually write it down for the 6 weeks of the program was really valuable to make sure that I'm doing it constantly. I valued the workshops in terms of a way of cementing the goals that I had in place and moving forward with new goals post the program. the writing a letter to myself and, congratulating myself, I realized how far I'd come. So the reflection piece of the um, online retreat was quite good. Well, I think my greatest win is that I'm now daily walking my dogs, which, was always something that was really important to me, and it's been a goal in multiple places for me to get there. I feel the biggest win for me is that I'm trying new things, like in terms of exercise and things like that I haven't tried in the past. The fitting into clothes that I didn't fit into 3.5 years ago, that they're all wins. I'm very proud of myself, but in saying that, I also have to acknowledge the people around me. There was Rob and there was Emily that supported us through the program, but also when the people I work with, so my colleagues at work, started to encourage me and say, keep going, you're looking great. Those sorts of things were fantastic. But even my children, you know, they were coming on board when I was saying, I can't think of a win for the day. And they say, here's a win, mum. And yeah, and probably my granddaughter, when I was really stuck at one point, and she just said to me, Nan, you can do it. And yeah, so all those things have made me proud, but it's also the support I've had through the program. I'd probably say just do it. Give it a go. You'll be surprised with what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And yeah, and it's not as scary as you think.